Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Franconia Notch State Park. My name is John. We've got a 7-minute ride ahead of us. I'll point out a couple of things for you along the way, and if you have any questions, please ask. We're going to travel on a mile of cable. We'll climb about 2,000 vertical feet, and when we get to the summit, we'll be at 4,080 feet. First tram in North America began right here in 1938. One of the original cars still sits out front of our ski museum, that gray building next to the tram station that we just left. First tram was 1938. Those cars were retired in 1980, replaced by the system we're in today. And you're about to get a good look at Echo Lake, back left-hand corner, part of the state park. Nice, cool, clear water. It's about 40 feet deep in the center. That's our beach at the far end, and for those of you that might be interested, we do rent canoes, kayaks, and paddle boats off the beach. Just above the right of the beach, up the hill a little bit, there's a rocky outcrop. That's called Artist Bluff. That's a nice short walk, about 20 minutes, and you can be right on the top of the ledges. And the view you get is special because you're looking all the way down through the notch. You've got one of the best days so far this year, probably in the top 5 in terms of climate and visibility. We'll point out a couple of things when we get a little bit higher. Back right-hand corner is a series of cliffs known as the Eagle Cliffs, originally named for the Golden Eagle, no longer with us, but we do have peregrine falcons that make it home. And then further up to the right, the uppermost peak is Lafayette. Lafayette's the 5th highest mountain in New Hampshire, about 5,200 feet. And unfortunately blocks our view of Mount Washington. Mount Washington's about 20 miles to the other side of Lafayette. And keep your eyes open for bear. We do have a large bear population on the mountain. Last count somewhere around 20 to 25. You see them more often on the front slopes. You can see them from the road or from the beach area, but they are on this trail too. We haven't seen them yet today. And on the way up, we'll be going over a series of 3 towers. The first tower will mark the halfway point. That's when we'll pass the car coming down and pass us on this side. We're on the same cable we're anchored to the cable, so one car moves in What are the Southern probably about 4 or 5 years later. Followed by some sort of infestation. We have a lot of new growth over the trees, so they just don't want to fall. They're all dead.
Who's all dead?
Trees.
Some of the birch trees.
Many of the trees, there's some overlap. They don't have leaves, they don't have anything. They're dead. Oh, yeah.
Just after we get over Tower 2, which is coming up, the car's going to rock a little bit. This is the steepest part of our climb. Just after we get over Tower 2, the terrain levels out and the system adjusts itself, so a little swing.
So good.
Gesagt, jetzt wackelt das ein bisschen, okay?
Oh no, I'm touching the trees. No, not. I smelled something good.
You see some of the ski trails out in front of you? We have 72 trails that we operate in the winter and 10 lifts, including the tram. Now, just to orient yourself, straight out the back of the car, Northern New Hampshire, Maine. Looking out this direction, you're looking at Vermont. And if you look right at that U shape in the mountain range, if you pick that out, that's Willoughby Gap. That's at the border between Vermont and Canada. If you work your way down the left-hand side of the gap, there's a little bump there. That bump is actually a mountain in the background. It's called Owl's Head, which is in Canada. So you're looking at 85 miles or so from here. Further over this way, there's a series of 3 peaks. The one in the center is very pointed. That's JP. So you've got very good visibility today. When you get to the summit building, inside the building, snack bar, restrooms, outside picnic areas on either end of the building. A nice walk around the top of the mountain called the Rim Trail. It's about a half-an-hour walk. It's not a difficult walk. Several places you can get out on the ledges and get some really nice views. It makes a loop, comes around to an observation tower you can climb, and brings you right back to the building. So if you have the time, I encourage you to do it. We leave every 15 minutes on the quarter hour so you can grab any car you want coming back. And we always load on the right-hand side of the building as we face it. Just look for the green benches and you'll be in the right place.
Do the chairs ever run for non-skiers?
The chairs. Ski chairs? Oh, you mean in the summer months? No. Now, in the winter, you can take the tram up if you're not a skier and ride back down. A little bump going in, folks. Not bad.